What are you doing here? Hey guys, how's it going? Back with another video today. Hope you enjoyed that weird intro, just trying out different things, just so I could maybe see what I might enjoy doing more of in the future. But anyway, it's Monday the 14th of September at the moment. I am currently on a rest week, or a deload week as some people may know it. So therefore this week there's going to be no gym for me, and basically minimal activity in regards to working my muscles to an extreme level. So I'm just going to take you through what I would kind of be doing throughout the week, and yeah, just kind of show you how I cope with not going to the gym then. So as a result of my dad now being over for about a week or so, I'm now up to about 3,000 calories, or that's what I'm going to build up to anyway to maintain my weight. And as a result of me eating so many calories, I'm waking up earlier now to make sure I can get them in the day, as I am up to 188 grams of protein, 375 grams of carbs, and I'm also up to 85 grams of fat as well. Hey guys, how's it going? So I'm just wanting to take you through a bit of a workout today, or a bit of a stretching routine that I've been following since I injured my iliopsoas muscle back in February. So I'm just doing a bit of lunges with my knee on the ground while I'm moving my knee forward, just to make sure that I can feel the stretch right up into the top of my leg. I then move on to some band work just to do a bit of activation on the glutes, as I really find that it's been helpful with allowing me to stretch out my muscles somewhat more. I then moved on to doing side lunges as well, and again it's just about opening up the glutes as much as possible, just to try and give me the best amount of movement as possible, as I have been limited to potentially 80% of what I was overall doing before I got injured. So then, as you can see here, I moved on to doing some fire hydrants. I really find that it gets like a nice warm burn going through my glutes, so I would always include this in warm-ups to workouts, and especially on leg days. And then, as you can see, I went on to doing some clams here as well. And to finish off then, I just tried to do a bit of stretch and mobility stuff, and yeah, that's the best I can do just to try and get back. Okay, so this is the rest week as well. Decided about a little bit of free time today to go and get the haircut. So this is how I'm looking at the moment with it. So very happy with the haircut. So now I'm going to head home, and I'll get talking to you as well as doing some more work as well. Okay, so I've just finished my work for the day now, so I just want to talk to you quickly about a couple of things that I will be doing over this rest period and rest week in general. Okay, so obviously the point of me taking a rest week is to basically recover from the training that I've been doing recently. Recently, as you would have seen, I had been following a new training plan, and recently I've been feeling really fatigued after my workouts, but in a good way. I feel like it's been working me and I've been able to grow from it. So I felt before I changed my plan or split into a 5x5 for strength training, I thought it would be best to take a rest week and just kind of fully recover before my muscles get a full-on beating from doing my strength program, as the goal would be to try and lift like at the beginning about 75%, but work my way up to 90% of my 1 rep max overall. Also, on top of that, I've been on a rest day now since Saturday, and what's really good is since I've been increasing my calories, I've felt like I'm constantly hungry. So when I was doing my cut, I was on 2,400 calories a day, and I've worked it out that for a training day, I'd roughly be on about 3,000 calories. And in regards to everything that's going on, just kind of like doing daily activities and all, I feel like I need those calories still at the moment, and as a result, that shows me that I am fully recovering, or my body is recovering and like taking in all the nutrients that it needs. Because the way I would kind of work it is, I would kind of take how many calories I would burn in a workout and add them on. So realistically, on a rest day, I should only be having about 2,700 calories overall. So it's good for me, and it's a good indicator to show that if I'm eating these 3,000 calories, then I need them for my body to fully recover from basically the damage that I've caused through lifting, and like basically turn down and breaking down my muscles to then be able to grow them bigger and better. So in regards to everything I've just said, the main points I want to say is, if you are yourself feeling tired, or you feel like you've been doing something for maybe 12 weeks or so, it might not be the worst idea for you to maybe take a rest week and just take the full recovery that your body needs. Because, you know, if you are training longer,
you will feel tired, and it won't always just be because you're not getting enough sleep. It will come down to that you're training so hard that your body just needs to get a load of days rest, and it'll come to the point that, say, if you're training 5-6 days a week, that 1 or 2 days of rest won't be enough anymore. So that's why I'm taking this deload week myself. For me personally, one thing that I've tried to really focus on this week as well is getting more sleep. Because I'm not getting up early to train in the mornings, I've been able to lie in a bit more, and I've really noticed the difference with my sleep. Before, right when I was training, I was maybe only getting about 7.5 hours of sleep, whereas now I'm getting anything between 8 to 9.5 hours. So it clearly shows that my body needs it. And in regards to tracking it, then I would be using my Fitbit or something similar, because all I do is just stick it on my wrist at night, go to bed, and then I can basically get my sleep analysed. And I think it's really good and important for me specifically with my goals that I want to achieve, to have my sleep analysed, because it shows me what I can work on and what I need to. Because one of the major problems or issues that I would find to have is that I would like to stay up late at night on my laptop, or going on the PlayStation, or watching TV or anything like that. And I find that not having to do so much now makes it easier in regards to being able to go to sleep a bit earlier and sleep right through, rather than being woken up really early in the morning. Because before, I was going to bed maybe at like 1 o'clock, and yeah, it wouldn't have been the best. Whereas now I'm maybe going to bed at 11:30, 12 o'clock at night, and sleeping right through to maybe 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. And yeah, it's definitely made such a big difference to me. So again, as I was saying in one of my previous videos, sleep is really important. And especially if you're taking a deload week, you really need to make sure sleep is one of your top priorities. There's just one more thing that I would like to add into the video before I finish it. It's just that at the moment with my rest week, I'm making sure I'm drinking creatine every day, at least 1 scoop, as I'm going to be wanting to make sure my joints are cushioned as best as possible, so that when I start back to training next week, I won't be getting any injuries, as I'm going to be going into my strength training, as I was saying. So I'm really focusing on making sure that I'm getting in everything that I can, such as the creatine, so that I'm in the best shape as possible for going into next week. But yes guys, just sitting out in the sun here at the moment, enjoying my day. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the last wee bit of the video. Okay guys, so it's got a little bit later in the evening now, and I've just went out for a wee walk just to get the rest of my steps in for the day. I always find that it's easier when I'm working to get my 10k steps in for the day. So at the moment I'm on 10.8k steps a day, which is really good. And yeah, I try to aim for about 3,000 calories at least burnt a day, which you can see there, which I've burnt as well. I just find as well that when I'm going out for walks, it just helps me like clear my mind if I'm just thinking or have shitty thoughts or anything like that. So it's just a good way to clear them out of the way, and it just means I can then set myself up for in the right mindset for the next day. So yeah, just going out for a wee walk and just clearing the head or whatever, just if there's anything that didn't go the best or whatever. Anyway guys, that's going to be the end of today's video. I do hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please be sure to like and subscribe to the video, as it'll really help me out. And if you are feeling extra generous, which I kind of hope you are, is that you'll share the video with your friends, just to try and help me increase my subscribers a wee bit, as I am trying to hit probably about 200 by the end of the year. That's kind of the goal I have in mind. But yeah, every wee bit helps, and you just watching the videos, I really appreciate that as well. But anyway guys, until next time, goodbye.